Hello, welcome. My name is Paulina. I'm marketing manager here in FAMOC, and together with me today are my colleagues from the pre-sales team, Tomasz, Szramke, and Michał, Kozieł. So today we would like to tell you something about new improvements, new features of FAMOC Manage 5.15 version. So let's see what we have prepared for you today. Okay, as usual, we have something both for the Android users as well as iOS devices users, and we have few changes in FAMOC Manage console. So starting with Android devices, Tomasz will tell you about new changes and improvements. We called this webinar session as dedicated to retail because one of the features can be used in this industry, and this is the manage the display backlight time. So that can be useful in some point of sales places, as well as, I don't know, let's say the museums or some offices, but that feature allows you to schedule your screen backlight on the device. What's more, I think the important thing is that we changed the name of BYOD model to work profile on a company-owned device. So this is it. And what's more, we have something for Samsung users, which is the improvement, the support for Samsung enrollment in this new, let's say, old new mode. What's for the Apple devices? For example, the improvement in application installation process with VPP on BYOD and fully managed devices, as well as some improvements in VPN configuration and SIM configuration. We have also a new feature for corporate wipe of Apple devices. And in our console, I think two biggest changes are a new action box in the configuration tab that you can lead you step by step through the configuration process. What's more, we also moved location tab and remote access tab from the advanced interface. But in details, we'll tell you more our guests today. So in a minute, Tomasz will start. Two things: the webinar is being recorded, so after the session you can find it on our YouTube channel. And of course, if you have any questions, please ask in the question tab. After the presentation part, we will answer them. So right now, Tomasz, the stage is yours. Enjoy the presentation.
Thank you, Paulina, for the introduction. Hello, everyone. So I will start with the changes for the Android devices. So first thing that is coming to what is new in the FAMOC 5.16 is the change of the name, basically, because right now we introduced the enrollment, which we called Wpc. Which means work profile on corporate owned devices. This change is basically cosmetical. So what is changing is exactly the name, because we think that Wpc work profile on corporate owned devices is a more accurate name for that type of enrollment. Of course, it's very similar. It's based on the corporate owned device with the container, which is called work profile. So basically what has changed is that when you're adding a new device, you will see the new name device with work profile, WPC, and also the policies, the name of the policy templates has also changed. So right now you will, if you go to the policies tab in the advanced interface, you will see the name BYOD WPC policies. So basically, this is just a change of the name, but we think it is more accurate, and it suits better the definition of what BYOD and WPC is, because it's a slight difference between those two approaches to the mobile devices management. So this is why we decided to change the name and make it more suitable for what you are doing with the device. So that's the first thing, and let's go forward. The next thing is a little bit connected with the previous one. So right now we are supporting the Wpc enrollment of the devices when you're using Samsung KME methods, which is Knox mobile enrollment. So to do that, the first thing you have to do is to go to the Kme Portal, which I'll try to show you right now. So here, once we're logged in, we go to the MDM profiles, and we can click create profile or edit one of the profiles that you have already created. So right now I created here KME WPC profile, and what you have to do here is select that option, let MDM choose to enroll as a device or profile owner, and also you have to provide custom JSON data here, which describes the provisioning method, and that's everything you have to do here. Provide all the details and then save. And also, when you are enrolling the device in FAMOC, you have to check that option, enroll as a corporate owned devices with work profile. Of course, this, as you can see here, this method is available for devices with Android 10 or newer, and it allows you to enroll devices via KME method to create devices with work profile. So this is also a new change, and let's go forward. Another new thing allows us to register devices in BYOD mode via the Google Play Store. And I will show you this on the video. But first, if you wish to use that method, first you have to select one thing in the organization settings. So we go here to the organization settings, and here you have an option to enable base agent installation by Google Play. If we check that option, then when we're using BYOD methods to enroll a device, the base agent will be downloaded from the Google Play. And why we introduced that change, here you will see on the video, here you will see the process, how it looks like. So this is just a simple enrollment in a BYOD mode. As you see here. And why we introduced that is that previously you had to download the file with the base agent, and it required to allow the unknown sources to be installed on the device. So right now you are downloading the base agent directly from the Google Play, which means that you can be sure that the application is tested and safe. As you see here on the video, you are redirected to the Google Play, and this is how the process goes. So basically, what we wanted is to avoid the necessity to install the applications from the unknown sources, which of course can be sometimes dangerous. You know that from time to time that kind of files can have some malware or some unwanted things that will be installed on the device. So we wanted to avoid that, and right now you can download the base agent from the Google Play, which means that the application is safe and secure and scanned with the Google Play Protect. So this increases just the security of the devices. So let's go forward. So the next thing is the configuration that allows you to manage the display backlight time. And it can be used 2 ways. So first thing, you can set a schedule. So let's say, for example, that the tablet is used in a museum or some similar organization, used our point of service kiosk, and you want to make sure that the device is on and the screen is on, let's say between 8 and let's say 6 in the evening. So you set the schedule, and through the whole day, the device will be will have the screen on, which means that, of course, it will be accessible for everyone. And also, you can set the option to turn on the screen immediately, which means that it will be highlighted for a period of time that you will describe in the configuration. I will try to show you that right now. So I have one of the devices. Let me check. It's probably this one. I will connect to that devices with the remote support. Okay, you have to wait a couple of seconds, but here we are. Okay, so as you see, I have that that device here open, and I will send the configuration. Apply the configuration to turn on the screen. And right now, even if the screen goes black for a couple of seconds, it will be automatically turned on again. I set the period of time for 5 minutes. So as you see, the device is not going black because it's still on with the configuration. And even if I turn it off, it will go back again without my interaction. As you see, the device is going on and on over again. So this is how this configuration works. As I mentioned, it might be useful for a museum or for some gallery or basically any institution, any organization that requires the devices to be accessible at all time. So this is how you can use that. This is one of the examples how it can be used. Another new feature allows you to send a new message type, which will not require the confirmation from the end user. So what it means is that the action will not block the operation queue. So let's say I've sent a couple of operations to the device, and first of them was to send that message. And if I check that the message does not require confirmation, it will go to the device, and even if the end user did not read the message and did not confirm that he read that, the next operations will go through. They will not wait until the previous operation, which is sending a message, is complete. So I will try to show you that right now. We will use the same device. So here you have two options: send a message, and here I can provide the message header and the text that will be included. I can select the message type, just a notification without a confirmation. So I can do that. I have already created, when you're sending a message, you can also save it as a predefined message. So you will not have to send it, like write it again when you're sending it to another device. So I've already saved that message as a predefined message, and I will send it to the device. You can also select to show as a pop-up, and it will pop on the screen of the device. But as I mentioned, it does not require the confirmation. So I will send that to the device. As you see here, it's already mentioned as an operation successful. I haven't done anything on the device. And I will show you that it's here on the device. We see the new message. Welcome to the FAMOC webinar. Hello. Okay, I click OK. Yeah, as I mentioned, the operation was already successful. It did not require my confirmation on the device. So if I would send another operation to that device, another action, it will go through, and it does not have to wait until I confirm that I have received the message on the device. So yeah, again, this is how it looks like. And now we'll go to the Apple section. So I will give the stage to Michał, and Michał will tell you about the new features for Apple devices.
Hi, once again, I'll just start to share my screen. Second one. Yes, I will take care of the Apple side. So I will show a little demo with how to enroll a device with the BYOD or the Wpc mode. So the first one of them is the installing VPP applications on the BYOD, our fully managed device. VPP is a volume purchase program. So if you have an account on business.apple.com, you can feel free to purchase paid or unpaid applications and simply deploy them on any Apple devices with a special token. So you basically buy free or paid license and distribute them over the employees on your organization. What we did in the previous versions, we added the BYOD possibility. So Apple also got the BYOD possibility. So if you are strict with privacy, you want to, for example, your employees want to use personal devices at your company, and you simply want to deploy some of the applications, you can, using the Apple business.apple.com website, you can generate a special managed account with a special mail address, or the simply you can choose whatever name that is, and the password that will be generated through, for example, PDF file that you can send over the employees. It will look like any other enrollment, but with slight difference. So you need to know the managed email address. I will choose Apple. Yeah, on the right side. There is my mobile device. Oh, it's turned off. Wait a second. It cannot. I will choose the bring your own device, and I need to paste BYOD add. You have a managed domain, so okay, right now you can see that. I'll just make it smaller. Press next. It will select a policy that will be assigned to this device. There's some security settings, so for example, block screen capture and some mandatory applications. I will press next, and we simply can send it over the email or phone number, but the easiest way is simply use the camera. It got the QR code scanner. I will download the base agent, allow, and that's all. I need to go to settings and enroll in Santa Monica. Santa Monica is the name of organization, so you don't need to be afraid. enroll my device, I need to press the passcode and provide with the password for this managed account. Sign in. Hopefully I put the correct password. Oh, there's some verification. Second from Apple. It sometimes happens, but not all the times. Signing in. Enrollment successful. Basically, right now I got fully BYOD method on my personal device. So if you go to device details, I even do not know what is the email of this current mobile device. So if I go to general, there is no email, no serial number, only with the iOS version and some basic information that that have no privacy data on this mobile device. Okay, what we did, so what we added is the compatible applications. So I will install some free applications that is crucial for work. For example, Adobe PDF Reader, apply, and some kind of Trello application for managing the tasks. Install and apply. I will get a notification on mobile because it's not supervised mode, but basically this application will appear. I need to just press install, and these applications will be merged with this profile that I just installed. So if I try to erase the enterprise wipe, so if I wipe the device with the specific work profile, I will just erase everything that I installed using MDM. So I will not wipe any personal data. I have no access to personal data. So it's basically a BYOD method that is strict on privacy. I will check on the logs. As you can see, the two applications just appeared. It's the Adobe and Trello. Some of the applications can be configured, but it's basically up to the developer that made this application. The install method, it's waiting queue, but basically it's already installed. Right now, I can show you the second thing that we added. So it's the corporate wipe on Apple devices. I just need to go to action box and provide with the password. And after that, these two applications and the restrictions that I already input on the device will be removed. Right now, I cannot do any screenshots. So if I press these two buttons, there is no action. So the three dots, and if you know the command, you simply can use English words, enterprise wipe password for my user. You can schedule and you can use it now, apply, and the applications will be removing from the device after the, as you can see, they already disappeared, and I can make screenshots once again. Okay, as short demo, so this will be a much quicker webinar. I will just move the phone to the right. The next thing we added to Apple devices onto, I think that is crucial, using VPN method. So if you got pair up VPN, so if you have any VPN connected with the profile, you can use the special connection when creating iOS accounts. So basically, if you try to configure Exchange, LDAP, or CalDAP, you can use this method. So you simply press yes or the set, and you can choose the VPN. It means that your account will be using the VPN tunnel connection when getting the data. So if you, for example, have private account and a corporate account, you will use the VPN tunnel to this specific work account. I will show you how it looks like. it is included in iOS configurations, in the big iOS configuration. If I press edit, it's included in Exchange. And if I scroll down, there's a pair up VPN user to accounts for this accountant's network. I press set, and if I have any VPN connection, I will just simply use it. It's a Dietrich, it's our internal VPN. The same goes with the LDAP or CalDAP or the subscribe calendar. I can choose this method, so this VPN to be always charging with a VPN connection. It's all connected. Okay. After that, we got, it will look on the device. If you go to VPN settings, it will look like this one. So included apps, it can be mail, it can be calendar, it can be contacts. Basically, it will look like exactly like this with a different type of encryption or different VPN. Okay. Also, we got the eSIM configuration. So we already have FAMOC to gather the data. So the eSIM identifier, it's a crucial. So we need this identifier enabled to make some changes. Also, if we got this eSIM identifier, we can also update the eSIM configuration. So for example, if you are using the private APN or you want to change some settings over the network, you simply press select options to change the eSIM configuration. Most of the times it will look like a URL. So we simply send a specific message to network provider. And as a result, we got the new configuration up running on our eSIM. It's very simple. Simply choose the action box and press confirm. Right now, I cannot show because it's not available in Poland, but maybe in your country it's already valid. So you can feel free to test it or give a feedback if you are using this option. And I will give back everything to Tomasz, so he will tell a little bit more about the server changes, so the action boxes and few other things. Tomasz.
You have to stop sharing, so I can start.
Yes, stop share. Oh, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
No, I did not see your face. So.
Okay.
Mute myself.
I hope that you see everything well. So what's new in the FAMOC console? The first new big change is in the configurations tab. It's a new action panel, which I think is very easy to use and very helpful, very convenient. I will show you how it works on one of our servers. So here in the configurations tab, we can of course we can create, add, and edit new configurations. And let's say that we want to edit do something with the configuration, do any action. Let's say we want to add it to a policy. So I will check. Let's say 1, 2 configurations. So enforcing lock code or and Wi-Fi settings. And here, using the 3 dots icon, we open the new action box, which guides us through the whole process of the action. So we can be sure that we do not skip any of the important stages. So here we have 3 types of actions. So device actions allow us to apply or uninstall the configuration. Configuration settings allow us to delete or set automatic installation or automatic upgrade. And here in the assignment section, we can assign or detach from the policies and set the availability for a corporate store and for specific platforms. So let's say we want to assign the 2 configurations to the policy. We select that option and click next. Here I will select the default policy. I want to add that two configurations to the default policy, so it will be installed on any default devices. And I click next. Here in the specific settings steps, it depends on the action that we've chosen. So here I have no possibility to select to refresh a selected policy status. So once I've added that configurations, the policies on the devices will be reapplied, and the new configurations will be applied. But I don't want to do that right now. I will click next. And here I see a short summary with the selected items, with the settings that I have chosen, and information on how many devices will be affected by the change that I've done. So in my opinion, it's very simple. It's very easy. It guides us to all steps of the action, which means that we'll not skip any of the important settings. So it's easy and very convenient to use. Of course, this new panel will be also introduced in the other sections. Right now it's available for the configurations, but we have it here, and we will implement that option in the other sections as well. So I think that yeah, as I've said, it's easy to perform any action right now. It's much easier to do so. So this is one of the new things, quite a big change. And the other one, which also is very useful, is the possibility to refresh the application configuration. So you probably know that for some of the applications, for some of the Android applications, there's something called managed configurations. And also you can configure Apple applications like iOS applications using, for example, XML files. So you can create the configuration for a specific applications and then refresh it on the device. So why is it a good change? Why is it useful? So I will show you on the example of one of the applications. So let's see, for example, Chrome browser. Here we are. So here I have the application in FAMOC, and here is the configurations tab. It is already configured with the Android managed configuration, and here I can edit this configuration. And as you see, there's plenty of options. Really a huge amount of options. All of them can be configured, starting from the blocked URLs to specific types of connection, of safe connection, and enabling many of the options. For example, blocking the incognito mode. So here you can edit many features and options of the Chrome browser. And once I've made some changes and clicked save, right now I don't have to reinstall the application. I can only reapply the configuration. So here in the action box, I search for the reapply configuration action, click it here. Here I will see all the devices that this application is installed on. So I can select, for example, this one and this one, and click apply to reapply the configuration. What is also important is that right now the configuration is logged as a separate operation. So previously, when you installed the application, you had only one operation, which was just the installation. And right now, you see two two operations. The first one is the installation, and the second one is applying the configuration. I will show you that on one of the devices. I've already installed the application previously because it can take some time. So as you can see here, I installed Google Chrome on that device, and another operation was to apply the application configuration. So it is a separate operation, and I have the confirmation that thanks to that, I have the confirmation that the configuration was applied on the application on that specific device, and it should work just as I've set it in this managed configuration. So it is very useful and gives us another confirmation that the configuration was applied. And as I've mentioned, it works on the Android managed configurations, but also iOS applications can also use that type of configuration, and the operation will seem basically the same. The next thing is the improvement of the COSU configuration. So if you wish to use a device in a single app mode or a kiosk mode, you can select in COSU settings a few new things. The new thing is a show custom settings bar. If I select yes, then on the device, as you see on the screen, on the device you will see that new field on the screen. So going to the policies, I will show you how it looks like. Here in the settings tab and in the COSU policies, let's select that template. And in the COSU mode settings, I can select to show custom settings bar. If I select no, this option will not be visible. But I select yes because I want it to be seen on the device. So I can select where it will be positioned on the top of the bottom of the screen. The theme, light or dark, just applies the colors of the field. And also what information will be displayed there. It will be taken from the custom field. So for example, I can select user email or user login or some other information, for example, contact number to the support or the email to the support. It can be used, for example, if the device is used by many users. If one device is shared by many users which log in on the device, for example, I can see who is currently logged on the device. So I will have the information who is using the device. So it gives us some more information what's happening with it. So this is the new thing, and the last thing I wanted to mention is location and remote access tab have been moved from the advanced interface, and right now you will use them. You can use them in the new graphic interface. So I will also try to show that on our server. So here in the advanced interface, the location tab is here. So previously you could have used the location tab in the older interface, and right now if I click on that, I will be redirected to the new pretty view of the location tab. So here you are. Using a new mode of location, and also the same thing applies to the remote access. So let's click here on one of the devices. Let's select this Samsung, and if I click Run Remote Access here, I will see the information that I will be redirected to another site. So I confirm that I want to do that. Here, let's try it again. Okay, so yeah, in the previous try it didn't work. Why, I don't know why, but right now, as you see here, it works well. I'm redirected to directly to the run remote support operation. Here on that device, I click apply, and I can start the remote access in this new interface. So that's all from me. I will now give stage to Paulina. Paulina will tell you a little bit about the new special offer of FAMOC.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you, Tomasz. Thank you, Michał. One word from me at the end. I would like to remind you about our special offer. We have our special offer called FAMOC for Industries. And right now we have an offer which is 100 free FAMOC managed licenses for 6 months for transport, logistics, and retail. So feel invited to use this special offer. In the next quarter of the year, from April, we will have this promo for production, warehouses, and the energy sectors. So if you would like to learn more about it, so feel free to ask us, and for sure we will give you all the information. I cannot see any questions. I think everything is clear. So once again, thank you guys for the presentation, and of course, thank you for being with us. Feel invited to join us next time, more or less in 1 month. So be healthy and goodbye.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye, everyone.